Hey everybody, it's your favorite friend and fiend, Kenneth Ramon, back here again in the Cruiser Bruiser. And I'm back with you this time with another awesome-tacular movie review for you guys. Today I will be reviewing Beavis and Butthead to the universe. It takes us to Beavis and Butthead's latest mission, and that's going up in space, believe it or not, right? Believe it or not, Beavis and Butthead make their way to space, and what is their mission? Of course, their mission is to finally score. So right off the top, you guys, I'm just gonna say it was so great to see these guys again. I was like smiling the whole time, right? After like, I don't know, it's been like 10 years since we got anything Beavis and Butthead, right? Really, really cool. And it starts off with like this badass like Star Wars sequence. And at first I was kind of disappointed because like the animation was so modern and so digitalized. I thought it was going to be like the new Rugrats series. And I was like, oh no, another one of those, right? But it didn't take long at all until we get like the old school retro animation that we know and love. And I just got super nostalgic inside. And at first, you guys, I was just giggling a little bit here and there, you know, with the ball busting gags and whatnot. But then come 8 minutes into this movie, you guys, I'm just dying of laughter. And I want to say like the funniest parts in this movie is just like the littlest gags and the attention to like the littlest things that kind of like start off with like gentle laughs, right? And then it's got this build up like as the joke goes along where you're just like dying of laughter, rolling on the floor laughing, if you will. And but yeah, you guys, so like Beavis and Butthead, right? They get into trouble again. Their stupid antics lead them into space camp, right? And where their skills and their knowledge on using a docking simulator leads them on board a space mission. Now, don't get me wrong, you guys. This movie doesn't take place in space the entire time. It's not like one of those boring movies. But I don't want to spoil anything plot-wise, so I'm just going to leave it at that. But let me just say, it is pretty freaking cool. So initially, you guys, I was wondering, like, how is this movie gonna hold up in today's times, you know, and how are the characters gonna hold up? Were we gonna get, like, a more watered-down Beavis and Butthead? Nope. As a matter of fact, this film acknowledges, you know, like, the touchy issues of today and PC culture and things like that, and it just fires off, takes shots, man. And I want to say like one of like the more riskier jokes that they go for is when like Beavis and Butthead interrupt a gender studies class and then they get a little lesson on white privilege. And you and I could both like kind of guess where that leads them, right? And of course there are sex jokes throughout. Pretty much the core of this movie is the sex jokes, and if you really enjoyed this movie, you're definitely gonna dig this one as well. And I will say it's pretty similar to this movie as well. Like you get like the higher intelligences, they're like after these boys. However, their only mission really is just to get laid. So pretty much like the same premise. Although I did enjoy the jokes in this one, I will say just a little bit more. You know, it keeps it fresh, keeps it relevant for today's times, as well as like the generation that grew up with them. And I feel like it's really clever, like how they kind of made it so that the boys did not age, that they're still like the dumbass teenagers that we know and love. I love like their whole concept of making that so. I really, really dug this movie, you guys. And I gotta say my favorite part is when Beavis and Butthead discover a smartphone for the very first time, and they're just like looking at this thing, they're like, whoa, it's like a tiny TV, this is cool. And it's just such a simple gag, but it leads to like a hilarious conclusion, and I'm just like bursting out laughing. It's just so simple but yet so funny. Oh, and then there's this part where Butthead asks the cop, hey, you know, I'm okay with handcuffs, but does this dumbass have to watch too? You guys, okay, I'm dead. I am dead. Hey guys, so before I get to my final thoughts on this movie and my final rating on this movie, I want to thank you guys so much for watching my video. If you like what you see so far, please give this video a thumbs up. If you're new to my channel, please consider subscribing. I really do appreciate all the support. Now let's get to my final thoughts on Beavis and Butthead to the universe. Now there are some jokes that fall a little flat, like Beavis's relationship with Siri. Yes, Siri. But for the most part, you guys, I want to say that this film was a great time. And I know that the OG fans and even the newer fans are totally going to dig it. So I give it 10 out of 10. Crisscross awesome sauce. Definitely go check this movie out, you know, even like get yourself a Paramount Plus free trial if you have to. I say it's definitely worth it. Alrighty, you guys, well, those are my thoughts on Beavis and Butthead Do the Universe. Let me know if you saw this movie. What did you think of it? Did you absolutely love it? Did you absolutely hate it? Please let me know down in the comment section down below. Now, you guys, it is like 105 today. Hot as hell. As you could tell, I'm sweating. I gotta get the hell out of here. But thank you guys so very much for watching my videos. I really do appreciate all the support. Kenneth Ramon, signing off. Badass, dude.